We have big news in the app world today. Apparently, well, as you know, Google just released Nearby Share for Windows devices, and I can confirm it works great. I have a Windows PC and Android device, and since using the new release, the new Nearby Share release for Windows devices, I can confirm that it works flawlessly. I have not had a file fail to transfer yet. So the Windows Nearby Share to Android works perfect. However, the big news today is that there is a new app for macOS users that have an Android device. There is a developer from GitHub that just released Nearby Share for Mac OS devices. That's correct, for Mac. If you are an Android user and have a Mac device, Mac OS, MacBook Air, Mac Mini, any Mac OS device, there is now Nearby Share for Mac OS users. If you have any Android device, you can send any file, video, pictures, what have you, zip, any file from your Android device to a Mac OS device. I'll put now you have to be okay with downloading and using a third-party app. However, I have not tested it. I do not have a Mac. However, there are some third-party sources that have tested it and said it works flawlessly. You do have to be on a Wi-Fi network. Both devices have to be on the same Wi-Fi network. The file share does transfer over Wi-Fi, but they say it works flawlessly. And again, you have to be okay with running third-party application, meaning you're not getting it from the App Store, Apple App Store. But I'll put a link in the description of this video that'll go to GitHub, and just simply download it. There's nothing you have to do with your Android device, but on your Mac OS device, download this application, install it, open it up, and then boom, it just works like magic. So a bunch of cool stuff coming out now with the technology and the apps, and just a bunch of cool stuff. And hopefully over time, the file sharing and or messaging between Android and iOS devices get a lot easier and better. I know there is the Sunbird app that is currently in beta that is supposed to make messaging between iPhone and Android flawless. No more grainy videos. iPhone users don't get the stupid, the green bubble, or whatever bubble it is. It's a beta app, Sunbird, but it will be out in the summer here in just a few months, available for everyone. So here shortly, it looks like in the near future, file sharing, messaging between Android and iOS is going to be seamless. Thank the Lord, because that was a huge issue. Now it's coming from third-party sources. This is not Apple and Google working together to make their devices work. These are people being fed up with the loss of connectivity, so to speak, between Android and iOS devices. So it's about time. It's long overdue. Android, iOS devices have got to work, seamlessly together. And it's a shame that Apple and Google are not doing it, are not, spearing this front. But third-party apps, third-party developers are taking charge and doing things themselves if Apple and Google won't do it. So check the app out. I'll put a link in the description, like I said, and give it a shot. Peace.